Hi, I'm Roberta. Welcome to my kitchen. Today we're going to make a Persian yogurt and cucumber dip. I think this combination is popular throughout the Middle East, even moving into India where we have raita. What makes this distinctly Persian is dried mint, which I haven't seen in any other version, and very Persian, beautiful rose petals. Now, my recipe for this is quite simple. Yogurt, cucumber, salt, mint, and garnish with rose petals if you like. But I've seen it with dill, with mint, with raisins, with walnuts, with garlic, with chopped green onions. Sometimes it's more like a soup, it's thinned out for a cooling summer soup. Sometimes it's a really thick dip which you can scoop up with flatbread or with vegetables. I love it as a side dish because I think yogurt and rice are such a natural combination, and there's rice in every meal. So really, you could serve this with any Persian meal. So some nice thick natural yogurt. You want something sour and something that's got a nice thickness to it. In with a good pinch of salt. I won't get you to measure it, but be generous. Also depends. Some of these yogurts can be a little bit salty. Some dried mint, I'm going to say about half a teaspoon, plus we might sprinkle a little more over the top. With the dried mint, it's a good idea, as you do with the salt, just to give it a crush to release all that beautiful aroma. Now you can use fresh mint as well, but I would say don't skip the dried mint because it has a very different aroma and flavour profile to fresh mint. So if you want to add some fresh mint, use both. Then a lovely fresh Lebanese cucumber. You could grate it, but I think that extracts too much moisture. So I prefer to chop it, but the way I've always seen this dish done in Iran is with the cucumber chopped up quite finely. So get it into a few thin strips. Leave the seeds in because they're very cooling and refreshing. And then just chop it up quite finely, and we're going to stir that through our yogurt. There we are, that's the last of our cucumber. Now, as I said, I like it quite finely chopped, so don't mash it, but maybe just run the knife through it a couple more times just to make sure you don't have any large chunks there. And you can leave it chunkier if that's your preference, but this is more or less the way I've had it in Iran. And this keeps for days in the fridge. There's no animal protein. Yes, there's dairy, but it's yogurt. It's already fermented. So I often make up a big batch and just have it on hand to serve alongside anything. It's great throughout the year, but I particularly love it in summer for that lovely cooling cucumber and yogurt combination. There we go. Mix it through well. We can just taste it. Plenty of salt, but always taste, just in case. As I said, each yogurt differs, and some of these Middle Eastern yogurts can be a little bit salty. Okay, and into a bowl. It's that simple. Yes, it's like tzatziki or jajik or raita, but it's its own special Persian flavour with that beautiful dried mint and those incredibly aromatic rose petals. Now, if you don't have rose petals, of course, you can still make this without the rose petals, but they do add an incredibly heady aroma. And I don't think you need a lot, and you want them broken up quite small, but we just scatter them across the top, as much or as little as you like. And they just lift that green. There we go. Don't they make it look gorgeous? Maast-o Khiar, Persian cucumber and yogurt dip. Enjoy.